Hello, this is back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Fall of Cybertron Starscream. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which style video, or what else you'd like to see in a video. So into the figure himself. Here we have Starscream in his Cybertronian jet, and it definitely looks the part, so I have to say I really like it. So let's take a quick look at all that detail. So you get the nice cockpit with orange, and there's actually a molded seat, which is kind of interesting. So, and then those cone with just a little bit of red tip. Get the some nice red paint right here. Get the kind of energon glow on his intakes, along with up here. So, and then you get the tail fin, which is molded in black, painted blue. Okay. So, I kind of wish there's a little bit more paint in this gray area or something. I know it's accurate, but still could have used just a little bit more. And then going down the side, you get that kind of blue, some nice silver, some blue for the thruster area. So, yeah, not too much in the way of that. So, yeah, as far as his accessories, he does come with the neutron assault rifle that does split apart. And if you use the side gear piece right here, you can get it to spin, which is a nice touch. Now, there is two different ways you can store this. You can use this port right here and that long peg right here, plug it in, like that. I don't personally like how that looks. You can use the shorter peg and plug it in up here or on the side, and that looks a little bit better if you were to do it like that. But personally, I like to put it on the wings and understing it like that. Or what you can do is combine them, and yes, the worm gear thing will still work. Then you can take this section, remove this, then you got those two ports right there going into these two pegs. So plug that on. Then you can plug this piece right on top because it now makes a 5mm. And there is the most ridiculous weapon storage of all time. So, yeah, that's something you can do if you wanted to. That's for certain. But I'm gonna just actually set these off to the side because why not? All right. So let's plug that back on, and for a real quick size comparison, here we have everyone's favorite bartender, Swerve. So you can see that he gets a lot taller. I know his nose cone is off camera, but just to get you an idea. And here we have G1 Prime. And he is about almost the same length. If you were to like tuck in his nose cone, they would be about the same length. So, yeah. Overall, I really do like this jet mode. I would love to see a gamer edition somehow done, because the War for Cybertron one, it's more elongated. This one's a little bit more squished, and I kind of like this one a little bit better as far as jet modes go. But how is that robot mode? Well, let's find out. So to get started, you want to go ahead and flip down his feet and take this tip of the nose cone and flip it in. Then you want to unpeg the feet from right up here. So they will just unpeg and unpeg. Go ahead and swing it forward. So swing that forward. Then come under here for the arms. Swing them out, down, and around. So do the same thing for this side. Next, you want to you got a series of 3 hinges. You got 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to start with this one, bring it down, then bring down this back hinge right here as far as you can go. And then I guess this is where you can also go ahead and bring up the head and rotate it. Then at this hinge right here, you want to bring it up. And this can be a little bit tricky because it's a little bit tight, at least on my copy. So then you just can go ahead and bring down the backpack the rest of the way, and you got that peg going into his butt. So plug that in. Then you want to raise up the camera for the final step. As long as his toe stays out, you push in these. So there you go. There you have Fall of Cybertron Starscream in robot mode. And it's a very nice, clean Starscream. Just your, at this point, typical Seeker backpack. So, but let's take a quick look at that face sculpt. So focus, thank you. You can see his eyes glow a bright orange as long as you got like light somewhat directly behind, because the back of his head, just the top of it. So, but anyways, silver for the face. I kind of wish they gave him a smirk, but oh well. To me, a smirk just fits Starscream's character. At least anyone Starscream that tries to betray Megatron, which is about 90% of them. So. But anyways, as far as articulation, the head can do a full-on 360. It can look up as long as you have it at that almost perfect 90-degree angle. It also looks a little bit weird, and you lose your head articulation. So take that as you will. The arms can't do a full 360. That is as far back or up as you can go, and that is as far as back as you can go, but it's more than enough. You get almost all the way out. Bicep rotation. You get kind of a gorilla elbow joints, and I say that because you can rotate the bicep and then rotate the fist, because he does have wrist articulation. But if you want to have him displayed, I suggest not having it this way, because that just makes it look very thin and spindly. I think this looks a little better because then it exposes some detail on his form, if it ever focus. So there's that. Nothing at the waist, but the legs can move forward all the way. He can do those cheerleader kicks, back all the way, full splits and then some. Thigh rotation. You get 90 degrees of knee bend, and you get a full-on ankle tilt. So that's nice. And the cool thing is, he actually had wrist articulation before. It was cool. So, but anyways, as far as like his accessory, you can split it, have it on both sides, or you can use either of these pegs anywhere on him, and just plug it into his fist. That's what I'm personally going to do. But anyways, before we get on to that size comparison, endurance, if I'm saying that right. Look, he held up. He's not broken. Sorry, man. For anyone who's confused, under the Gamer Edition Skywarp video, he had left a comment saying that 2 of his Starscreams just broke. So, I think he just has the Starscream curse. Sorry, man. Just had just a little friendly jab. So, but anyways, for a real quick size comparison. Here we have everyone's favorite little bartender Swerve, so you can see how much taller he is. So there's that. And here we have G1 Prime. So, yeah. Overall, I really do like this figure. The transformation is smooth, it is fluent. Just be careful when, messing around in jet mode, because I gave mine some battle damage. Just sliding it around and everything. So, the kind of minor issues I do have is the forearms. If you want to use the elbow joints facing towards you, then you kind of are left with this very thin forearm. So, yeah, it's meaning, granted, it's only certain poses and everything, so it's not as bad as, just flat out gorilla arms. And also getting the arms out, they sometimes do like to get a little bit stuck. Nothing like you're going to have to break it stuck, but just like, okay, come on, there we go, type thing. So, but overall, this is definitely a fun figure. If you are looking for just a fun pocket, well, I wouldn't say pocket size, but just a fun little Fall Cybertron, War for Cybertron Starscream, definitely pick him up. He is, definitely fun. So, but I think that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.